anyone. No one's in the room. I'm just talking to the internet. It's okay. You wanna come up here? You wanna come up here and say hi to the people? Might as well. Hello. Very interested in what's going on. Oh, you precious baby. You precious little baby. Okay, you gonna sleep in my arms? He's he's melting my goddamn heart right now. Oh my god. Why are you so adorable tonight? What's going on? He's asleep. He's asleep. He's like twitching his leg. He's asleep in my arms right now. Hold on. Don't worry about the wire. There we go. Like that. There we go. You gonna be up with me, reacting to the Smash thing? I think he is. Like he's not going anywhere. He's just here now. He hasn't done this for ages. Like he would sleep in my like lap and stuff as a kid. Well, he's a kid, but like as like a puppy. He is a puppy, but as like, you know what I mean, like like when he was like a few weeks old. Okay, all right. I know I'm not long for you to stretch yourself over, okay? Yeah, when he was a new pup, he'd sleep in my lap. I can't move now. I legally can't like move at all. I've been like releasing slowpokes since I got the shiny slowpoke, but I need to put it down. I'll get back to that later. It was like what, maybe 15, 16, I think maybe 18 boxes full of slowpokes until I finally got the shiny slowpoke. So Homer is mine. Sorry I had to do it off cast, but yeah, I was not feeling it today. Still a little bit under the weather. Oh my god, you're adorable. It's alright, we'll go to bed soon. Alright? Yeah, well, like, on her, she's a lovely little golden. I should call her Lisa rather than Homer. but the Slowpoke does look like Homer, that's for sure. The shiny one. But back on the Fire Emblem thing. The only thing that I will accept as a Fire Emblem character for Smash Brothers is someone from Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which coincides with the release of Encore today, right? That should be like literally out on the eShop like right now. That's a little bit like coincidence, isn't it? But there's also the coincidence of like the Devil May Cry Twitter saying dates to look out for, and today is the date as well. But I would definitely accept a Tokyo Mirage Sessions character, like either it. Oh my god, if dude. Chrom getting an alternate freaking look for his Mirage form? Holy shit. I'm on board now. It's gonna be a Tokyo Mirage Sessions character. Like I'm completely on board, and the DLC pack is gonna be like Chrom shit. It's gonna be Fire Emblem outfits and stuff. Like that's it. We're getting it. We're fucking getting in it. I'm all in with Tokyo Mirage Sessions, although that it is pretty fucking a little bit of a stretch, but not quite, because there are stickers in it. If it is a Fortnite character, I'll be like, I'll just end the stream immediately. Oh my god, Chewy, you're just like asleep in my. Oh my gosh, I can't change scenes with this hand now. It's alright. It's okay. You can keep... What's wrong? I'm not gonna move my hand. It's alright. What's up, what up, Mad Dog? How are you? It's alright, I'll put my hand there. You okay? He's not sure. He was like in a very sleepy state before. He's not sure what... Oh, you okay? You want to go back on the floor? He was in a sleepy state before. He's like, I'm not sure what to do. So he just like rested rest on my arm. And it's like, what the hell's going on? Anyway, we're like 1 minute now. Oh, you're gonna go right underneath me? What are you doing, mate? What do you want to do? Go right there. Okay. Where my legs go. But yeah. Shall we pop it up? Pop up the full screen for when they eventually pop in. It should be like any minute now. If not, I have to like refresh or some shit. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we fucking go.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited. We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide. The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy. Which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast.
Oh fuck.
So it won't be available right away.
Fuck off.
Please understand that it will take a little time. I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really? So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest...
That's Sakurai's dick. Bam.
However,
no one has
to
ever
say,
seen it before.
That's not the character I was picturing. I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal.
Sakurai, please.
Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now,
are you
let's do
sure?
this.
Oh, here we go. It's Fire Emblem.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies.
Are they gonna debate us? Hold on. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. If it's Tokyo Mirage Sessions, oh, if it is, I feel like they're gonna debate us.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Well, there we go.
So
Everyone's fucking
consumes even the darkness itself.
join in Smash. Yes, swords. Oh no. We got all the warriors in the background.
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Oh, yeah. Here we go, Byleth.
So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
They literally took a
How is this?
Okay, I saw the flashes, and I was like, no way they're doing. Okay, yeah, so it recruits Byleth. Alright, alright, fair enough.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
That's pretty neat.
With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power.
We got more than swords though,
Unleash
Wolf.
the blinding speed of Failnaught. Along with the sword of the creator, each weapon matches a direction.
Oh my god, guys, we wield the sword of the creator? Oh, the map's pretty sick though.
To you, both sides of time are revealed. Through Smash, show the world.
No, there is a third party though. The third house. You goober, Sakurai.
Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, that
Planned for
totally
January
laughed at
28th.
me.
You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available.
Come
for
on,
purchase
like we
individually.
didn't see more Fire Emblem coming.
In
Like,
case you're not familiar with Fire
he
Emblem or
adds
Three
like
Houses, I'll explain a
everyone.
few things, so don't
Like
worry.
at least one in every iteration, right?
First off, what is Fire Emblem?
What is Fire Emblem? I have no idea.
It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
Oh.
The
Okay,
series'
hold
first
on. I
entry
need to
launched
type in
Japan
Fire
on the Famicom
Emblem
in 1990.
in
You could
in
say it
Twitch
was a
chat.
pioneer in the genre of
The
tactical
Fire Emblem
role-playing.
police
You
coming
might
for
be
me?
wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game. Or in other words, a game in
Oh
which
my
you advance
god.
units across a grid
So
and
is
battle.
every one of his like announcements and
When we
directs
talk
gonna
about
be
tactical
like,
games of that era,
what is
there were
this
lots of
video
ones in which you
game?
could command tanks, aircrafts, and so on.
I'm
But
enjoying
Fire Emblem was
Sakurai's
unique because each unit was a specific
Sakurai's
character,
video
sort of
game
like in
history
role-playing.
streams.
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die. That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, they're just sleeping. They fainted.
But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would
Oh
really
my
be
god,
gone,
it's
never to be
literally
mentioned again.
like Sakurai's video game history streams.
The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios.
The way he's gonna go through each of the moves and like
Several
play the
characters
game
also
himself.
appear in the Super Smash Bros. series,
Literally,
with
look
6
how
of the
many
7
pro
use a
controllers.
counterattack. It's their down special.
And they're all
There's actually a
broken.
reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem Fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
Holy fuck.
People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many?
No, absolutely not. I am completely Japanese and I understood how many games there are,
Fire
yeah.
Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、外伝
This is all Sakurai's been doing all day. Just remembering them all. Oh, Sakurai literally just did that. Dude, that's gonna be a meme picture. That's literally gonna be a meme. Like, fuck you all. Don't ask for anything.
In a weird way, right?
Don't ask me for anything.
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2. Then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16.
What's Twitter saying about
one
that?
and you
He
get 17.
definitely told us to fuck off.
Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
Oh, so what number is that?
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses? In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Byleth, and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions.
Wow,
It's a very sad game in
spoilers.
which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile.
Wow,
and try to kill you.
spoilers!
To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized...
Oh, you can tell how much he's been wanting to
I guess we can't
fucking
really
release
have Breath of the
Byleth.
Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
Because remember when he released Corrin before that game even came out?
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Oh, Sakurai reflects
The
purely
game has
on
multiple routes, and the
game
outcome of
facts.
each is very different.
But then again, lost items are
Your
pretty
experience
fucked.
will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand.
Well, you just
Before
like
my demonstration,
said
I
like
should
2
point out that when I
spoilers.
did the
One
Terry
of them
Bogard
in
showcase
video
I
format and
mentioned that it was recorded
the
a month
time
in
skipped.
advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release.
Yeah, put in
Right now,
Grovile.
it's actually November.
Put in Naked Dialga.
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
Byleth.
So this is our new
Oh,
fighter,
so-
Byleth.
So we just use
Sadly,
fucking
they're
what's
lacking in
that? What's
mobility.
that thing
It's
called?
maybe a bit better than Robin's, but
The
that's
time
about
impulse.
all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
Distance
The hero's relic they
demon.
use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator.
I still think
Sword of the Creator
Byleth's
here is
fucking
Byleth's
armor is
default
the
weapon.
worst
They use
fucking
it for flurry
thing.
attacks and tilt attacks.
It
such as
looks
down
so
tilt attacks, where
ugly.
it takes the form of a whip.
It's just the colors. Like the pink
They
does
also
not
use the sword
match.
for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
Yeah, men
For their
can
up
wear
air
pick,
attack,
but like
they'll
it does
wave the
not
whip
match
sword
with the
overhead.
rest of what he's wearing.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something.
Female
The sword
Byleth
stands like this,
fucking
allowing
owns
you
it
to do
though.
things like this.
Also, hold on. I
It was
think I
pretty
need to
terrifying
like,
how I
because
knocked
what
him
is
into
it
the air
going?
with that
1080
attack.
f.
And in
fucking
addition,
hell. Let's go on like that because holy shit, 1080p is fucking like
you can do awful
unbearable.
things like
Yeah,
this.
we'll leave it like that.
That said,
Sorry.
you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
Because it was like stuttering on
Exceed that
1080, I'm
percentage,
sorry.
and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges.
That's just fucking,
So
what's his
that's the
name,
F special.
Simon.
Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdfar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach.
Does Joker do that
Like so.
too? I haven't played much Joker. I haven't played
Mark's
much
air
of the
attack keeps
DLC
opponents in
fighters
check
since
too,
they've
right?
came out.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here. Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them. By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft part is weaker,
The shaft is weaker.
so it's
Okay.
not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far.
The shaft should be strong, Sakurai.
That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward. Or downward in this case.
That's pretty nice, eh?
Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
That's fucking nuts.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful.
Yeah, because you can like telegraph
Use it
it
in
pretty
midair and
nice.
you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air.
Sakurai doing
It
his
really
fucking
is
more.
strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack.
Oh my god.
Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Hi poo.
which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this.
Man, the green
It's a bit
hairs and
slower
all.
than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage,
Hi poo.
unless you get grabbed.
Don't report me,
Another
mad
notable
dog.
aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't
That's
let you
pretty
jump,
nuts.
but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an
Yo.
opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction.
That is
Even though it can
awesome.
be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used.
I'm
against
glad
enemies.
that, yeah, he's not just another sword character, you know.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground
Use
nearby
like
will still be
multiple
launched a little.
weapon.
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around.
That's cool.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge. So
I'll
when it
probably
does
give
fire,
him like
the arrow travels at high
Byleth with
speed.
glasses
It's
or
also very powerful.
the friggin' like
That said, you can still
formal
cancel
made
out of
like
the stance
outfit.
using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it.
Maybe.
So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible. Once you've entered the stance, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just
So
aim into the frame,
Byleth
as it
is
after
just
all, a
like
long-range
fucking
move,
weak as fuck.
letting you deal a sudden
It gets
blow to opponents.
like most of the characters,
So
eh?
you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game,
Excuse
there's a
me?
move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
That's pretty nice.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together. Now, let's talk about the color variations.
Oh, here
It's
we
set
go.
up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house layers. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
But yeah, the Edelgard fucking palette.
Next,
Oh,
I'll introduce
wow.
the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garreg Mach Monastery.
Because it's essentially the same character, so
This is how
like you
Garreg Mach
basically put all
Monastery is
the
laid out in the
all of them
original
in.
game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral all in one stage. It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
That's pretty cool.
Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas.
Oh, here we go. Fucking. Here's the rest of the
first area is
direct
the
right here.
marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid.
Doo-doo.
Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Sakurai
Since it's a
said
kingdom, that means
doo-doo
they
in
have a monarchy.
Japanese.
For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri is the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths. where
Where's
you buy all sorts of
Anne?
things. But
Is that a name? I'm pretty sure. Oh,
here you can break them, you see.
she's gonna be pissed.
If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now.
You just don't.
in
Also,
the
did you
background,
see
you can
that
see the
stair
gates.
like glitch?
You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to them a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop, you'll come crashing back.
Oh, here we go. The
and bump
best
into
girls
ceiling
in the
and slam
background
into the
there.
building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles.
Yeah,
Take note,
the
it's not
best
spelled
house.
Edelgard. They're from the Adrestian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might.
Sakurai is like
Edelgard is one
yeah,
of
the
the
Fire
characters
Emblem
who's central
police
to the
are
conflict.
gonna come after you.
Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are
Bernie's in
prominent
her
chandeliers
room.
above
She
the
wouldn't
stage.
come out for this shit.
It's possible to knock them down. However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go.
So then what? You just stay up
you can
there?
knock it down.
That's broken as
Also, you
fuck.
can break this table. Like so. Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage,
That
you can
that
break
that
it to
chandelier
launch
is
the
gonna
opponent
be
into it
patched
at
out.
close range.
There's no way that stayed there.
Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed. It's similar to the bridge of Elden stage. The guests are from the Golden Deer,
Ugh,
Claude,
Hilda.
Hilda, and Lawrence.
But Lawrence
They
is the
belong
best
to the
boy.
Leicester Alliance.
Not really. Not
Because
in the
it's an alliance
slightest.
of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus
Sakurai
is
just
busy
calling
training.
out the Fire Emblem devs.
As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple.
They threw it
can
into
expect
him
plenty of
like
blows
take
to be
all our
exchanged at the
characters
edges
out
of
of
the
the
screen.
game. We don't want you to use them anymore if you're gonna shit talk
You could
us.
also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly. The last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass through.
Oh,
guests
you're not
appearing
gonna
in
give
the
us
cathedral are
Lysithea?
Seth, Flame, and Ray.
Boo.
There's Seth, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flame. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, shut the fuck up,
This
Sakurai.
is a simple area of the stage.
Oh my
All it has are
god.
these platforms.
Is he literally
Being the
just
last area, it
spoiling
may be
it?
a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Sakurai just spoils
Okay, today
video
we'll have a
games
tag
in
team
his
battle in
directs.
Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages.
Yo, what the
That'll
fuck
give
is
us
this?
Precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the Professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on.
Sakurai just kills
It's not going to
everyone.
land that easily.
We're back to 1 character slot.
Uh-oh, this is bad. Shenanigans. I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack. Got him. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch. Perfect shielded that, huh? Good one.
There'll be like
This,
2 minutes
like
of the
this,
direct, and
like so.
Sakurai just literally
idea,
just
huh?
like
There,
explains
the
the
soccer ball
entire plot.
Good. There's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom.
I don't
I shouldn't
know.
have taken
That's mother
Guardable.
brain. I don't
Well, I
think
guess no one uses
the
projectiles.
translator.
At
I
this
don't
point, it doesn't
think
matter if
translated
guardables there or
right there. Oh, it's mom. No,
I
it's
feel
not
like the enemy
mum
might
in
get
the
this.
slightest.
See? They got it. But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance. There's another smash ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for? There's still more.
Just fluff it. Get the fucking hammer. There we
Go
go.
on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state.
What do you,
I hit him.
Sakurai? Who the fuck?
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities
Who
alone.
the fuck
but
worries
what
about the
matters is that I
counter with
won.
the
Good
hammer?
game. It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Also, did we just learn that you can counter a hammer?
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks.
Because
to
I
all the
never
Fire
fucking
Emblem
knew
stages.
that.
There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added.
Nice.
This includes an arrangement
Just
of the main
11.
theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well.
Compared to how
We're
many
also
did he
adding
add
in
from
new
fucking
spirit
Fatal Fury?
It includes the
Oh,
house
okay.
leaders among some of the other popular characters.
Where's Bernie?
Sothis is Legend class.
Where the fuck is Bernie?
Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Oh?
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Oh, here we go. Tokyo Mirage session shit. And then Fire Emblem stuff, like the Three Houses shit, like uniform and stuff. Oh, what the fuck? Why? What in the fuck? That's expected, but Assassin's Creed, really? Nah, that's Altair, as it just freaking described in the fucking logo. It's so great. More Mega Man. Just fucking release all the Mega Man costumes, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay, now that they're gonna take my advice and doing it now. Oh, yo! That's sick. Yes! That's awesome! That's just legit Cuphead and Smash. That is just, and it includes music track. Oh, fucking. Wow. Wow. So, the Mii Gunner is the best character slot ever. That's the actual character reveal of these directs. If that's what we're learning. Like, Sans was the true character reveal last time. And now we got Cuphead.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
Who the fuck is next?
And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added.
That
It's
is
called
so
Floral
cool.
Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately
Oh,
after
that's
you download
sick.
it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Alright.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty
I
good.
thought he
doesn't
was
it?
legit
Dark Samus
gonna
and
pull
Richter
out a
are planned
Sans
for release on
amiibo for a
Friday,
sec.
January 17th. And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
Look at all this weeb shit.
For
Banjo's
more
the
than
only
70
exception
fighters, only
there.
5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there?
So I think Joker
When we
was
add a
the
new
most
fighter,
out
we
there
don't simply
fucking
make their
reveal
attacks
of this
or their movements a little
fighter
different.
pass.
Instead, we try to offer you a
Like
whole new
no
style
one
of play.
saw that fucking coming.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Oh. He just. They're not gonna give us a teaser. Oh, okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Nice. 6 is nice. Yeah, very nice.
Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand
Please
why
give
and
me your
purchase it.
money.
Furthermore,
I
the new
can't.
editions
They
have already been decided.
they're not letting me work
Even
with
if
an
I
IV
received many
drip, so
requests
I
regarding
need your
potential
money.
candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still hope you'll look forward to it.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting a
We're also
teaser.
including a bonus with Fighters
Which
Pass
is
Volume
okay.
2. Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
Oh. Yeah, but we already.
It's a
Oh,
Mii Fighter costume
yuck.
for Mii Sword Fighter. The ancient
I guess
soldier
it's
gear
cool,
from the
but I
Legend of
hate
Zelda
I
Breath
hate
of the Wild.
that look of it. The head is
This
so
will not be for sale
stupid.
individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
They always get your
It's been
hopes up
reported
with
that
that.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest-selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Sakurai just confirmed it's not a fighting
Seems
game.
like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while,
So,
but now Super Smash Bros.
everyone
Ultimate
can
has
leave that
surpassed
to
it in total
rest.
sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for
Sakurai
discussion.
just calling out
So, who
fucking
knows?
marketing
But when it
teams
comes
and
to a
shit.
single piece of software,
No,
it
you're
seems like
actually
Super Smash
fucking
Bros.
wrong.
Ultimate is #1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
It's a Strand type game, Sakurai. Just go with
Also,
that.
I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided
It's a
that there
Smash
would be more
type
DLC.
game. Which
Which
it
means
literally
no
has
breaks for me.
created its own genre, because when
I
someone
plan to
does
keep
do a
working hard,
Smash
so I
clone,
hope you
it's
can
like, it's
continue
a
to support
Smash
us.
game, you know?
That's it. Thank you.
So just call it a Smash type game, Sakurai. Bye, Sakurai. And that's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I didn't expect any other fighters to be announced there, because it's like they're literally in development and he's like putting it under wraps and shit and all that, which is fine, because like I enjoy these kinds of like directs where he comes up and says, you can see his passion in it. You can see his passion in like talking about all these. He like literally putting in characters that he's just like, I really like this game, so I am giving them a good fucking like tribute, you know? Like seeing how passionate he was about Fatal Fury was fucking was fucking like really cool to see. Even though I didn't get it all. But yeah. But please give him his money. Anyway, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna head off. No, I did say that I was just gonna stream the direct. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Let's see who we're gonna go and give a little raid to. Hey. So, yeah, just sandwich the Yak Attack in your favorite emote and stuff. But yeah, I was like, when you like mentioned Fire Emblem, I'm like, yeah, well, it makes sense for it to be a Fire Emblem character, right? Because it's been a bit since we've got a new Fire Emblem character. What was the new Fire Emblem character in this one? Fucking Chrom? Like, that was it? But yeah, let's see where we're going. Let's chuck it over to Mask. It's playing Electronic Super Joy 2. Oh my god, I've forgotten about this game. This fucking nuts. Okay, yeah, we're going over. And before Electronic Super Joy 2, man, is announced for the next thing. But yeah, it's nuts that Cuphead is in Smash as well. So that's fucking cool. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Hopefully tomorrow, whatever. Just keep up to date on Twitter and all that shit. Of when I say that I'm on. Hopefully we can get back into Judgment. Hopefully, because Tokyo Mirage Sessions is like literally out. And I want to play that as soon as possible. So we'll see. Anyway, bye.
Luna, do you have time to sing a goodbye song before you go?
Always Bear.
Hey, this was really fun.
We hope you liked it too.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know.
Very soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And tomorrow, just like today,
the moon, the bear, and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.